Welcome back. And today we're going to learn about how to get to know your characters. Characters in a book are huge. They can be the good guys like the protagonist, or they can be the bad guys, the villains, the antagonist. Both the protagonist and the antagonist drive the plots. To get the best understanding of a book, you need to really understand the characters. To understand the characters, you have to be able to assign them traits. However, in 5th grade, the book does not directly tell you the character is good, the character is bad, the character is selfish, the character is giving. They show you this through evidence. And in 5th grade, we find evidence by looking at 4 main parts of the character. The first part we look at is the character's actions. What does the character do in the story, and how do they do it? If a character walks in huffy and puffy and pushes a kid's water bottle over, you know that they are in a bad mood. They might be a bully. They could have something externally going on in their lives, but the actions are the first thing. Then we move up to their feelings. How the character feels tells you about them. If they feel regretful of their actions of pushing over a water bottle, you might know that he's just a really good guy who's having a rough day. You have to look at their feelings. Now in the story, most characters, if they're narrating, will be able to describe their feelings. Okay? After their feelings, if they're also the narrator, you can look at what they think. Their thoughts, their inner dialogue tells you what kind of character, what kind of person, what kind of traits they are. After you look at the dialogue, you can look at after you look at what they think, their inner monologue, you can look at their actual outward dialogue, what they say. And not only what they say, but how they say it. In 5th grade, we talk a lot about the tone. Okay? So just to recap, you can look at the actions, the feelings, the thoughts, or the dialogue. Another thing you can look at is how other characters react to that main character. If another character acts fearful, that might tell you this is a character to be feared for a very specific reason. All of these drive towards one main thing that students need to understand is the motive for each character. The motive is the why. If you can understand why a character does something, you can understand the motive. If you can understand the motive, you can make a prediction. Okay. Characters also change. Characters are not the same in the start of a story as they are at the end of the story. Sometimes they change, sometimes they don't change. However, when a character does change through actions, thoughts, feelings, or speech, it's to mainly teach the reader something, and that is called a theme. We will revisit theme later on. But just to give you a real quick recap, characters, antagonists and protagonists, bad guys versus good guys. To understand their traits, you must look at the evidence in the story. You find evidence in the story through looking at their actions, their feelings, their inner monologue, their thought, what they say and how they say it, the tone, but also look at how others react to them. So inside our reading notebooks, our students have 2 lists, positive traits and negative traits. In 5th grade, we do not say this character is good, this character is bad. That's too simple. Our characters are going to be more complex. So just be on the lookout for that. And remember, whenever you're reading at home, a good idea to do is say, describe this character to me. Blank is blank because which one of these shows you what a character is and why. So thank you very much for understanding characters. See you next time.